Hey, this is Eddie Muller, and I am back with another better late than never cocktail for you this week. Last week on Noir Alley, I showed Jean Negulesco's Three Strangers from 1946 with Geraldine Fitzgerald, Sidney Greenstreet, and Peter Lorre, kind of a semi-supernatural film noir, and I didn't get a cocktail together in time for that because I was very inspired by it, honestly, and I wanted to come up with something sort of unique that would be very fitting for that film, and so that's what I'm going to do for you now. I'm a week behind, but I hope you guys bear with me in this thing. So this one's a little more complicated. Obviously, I wanted to do something that involved three predominant ingredients because those would be the Three Strangers. Seeing as the film was set in London and that Peter Lorre plays a gin-soaked boy, in the film. It was obvious there was going to be some London dry gin involved in this cocktail. But the whole plot revolves around Quan Yin, the Chinese goddess, the iron goddess of mercy. And so I needed something that was appropriate for Quan Yin as well. And then I was very inspired by the fate of a certain character in the movie. And I have an ingredient that takes care of that as well. So here's what you're going to need. Here's how we're going to do this. And it gets a little complicated, so bear with me. So what you're going to do, this one for a change, we are actually going to make in mixing in a shaker. Okay? And what you're going to need is this is kind of a thick homemade grenadine. It's a combination of pomegranate juice and pomegranate molasses, which takes the place of the simple syrup as far as I'm concerned. It's a little thick, but you want to do like a half ounce of this. That's what gets you started. Those of you who have seen the movie know the fate of the character that I'm talking about when that drips out just like that. It reminds me of their demise. Ah, well. Okay, the next ingredient I'm going to do here is Chinese black tea. You can actually get a Quan Yin tea, but I am going to, and I brew tea kind of strong, so I would not use too much of this. I'm going to do, like 3/4 of an ounce of the Chinese black tea. That represents Quan Yin. Then, of course, for Johnny West, the character played by Peter Lorre, I am going to give you a full ration of the gin here. You can't, come on, can't go wrong. Just drop a little more in there even. So, you take that, you are going to shake that. Because of that pomegranate is a little thick, so you need to shake this one. Okay, now, here comes if I can get it open, here comes the crucial part, okay? Now, you're going to strain that back into the mixing glass, like so. Then you're going to get rid of the ice. And then, to enliven this, you're going to put an egg white. You're going to do an egg white in there. Right in there. Ta-da! And then save the rest of that because I'm going to eat that later. Maybe I'll eat it momentarily. Then you are going to do what is called a dry shake. For about, 30 seconds or so. You're going to do that dry shake because what that is going to do, whoa, don't spill it. What that is going to do, man, I got a tight seal on that mother. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that works fine. That is going to give you a lot of foam and a richness to this drink that it would not have otherwise. So you've got your coupe glass, nice and frosted. You get rid of that. Then you take this and you strain it into the coupe glass. Well, you should have actually had, I don't know why I was thinking I didn't want to actually strain that in. I just wanted to pour it straight in. Okay, so, and then you've got a nice little, I don't know if you can see that, you've got a nice little foamy head on that. I really wanted to finish this off with something like a little, something that reminded me of the fabulous cowl or hood or whatever it is that Geraldine Fitzgerald wore with her gowns in that movie. And on the Belgian poster for the film, her gown is depicted as this bright yellow, like French's mustard yellow, which I'm sure it actually wasn't. But that's why I'm choosing to do a little, oh, I wish I could get a close-up of that. That looks really nice. And then just a very gentle little twist and try to kind of lay that right on top of the drink. And I'm calling that a Three Strangers. Let's see if I can actually get it here to drink. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Barkeep, I'll have another. So that is my, and the secret to this is if you make the tea strong, don't use a lot of it. Because it can be too astringent. It can kind of suck the life out of the drink. But this is a very nice blend. I'm very happy with it. So there you go, a Three Strangers in honor of those three: Geraldine Fitzgerald, Sidney Greenstreet, and Peter Lorre. Enjoy. Drink responsibly.